You'll have to excuse my voice because I'm recovering from a cold at the moment. Okay. Good morning, graduates, family, friends, and faculty, and welcome to the graduation of Deering High School's class of 2013. It is such an honor to speak at today's ceremony, and it means so much to me that you've all come to celebrate the culmination of our 13 years of hard work. My fellow graduates, as you all have presumably enjoyed your newfound freedom, I've been tasked with condensing my final impressions of high school into a few minutes of inspiration. Trust me, it's been a struggle, even more so than getting out of bed these past few days to practice standing up and sitting down. As I looked back on everything I experienced at Deering, I was struck by a theme presenting itself in bold, underlined, italic print: unity. At the beginning of freshman year, I was looking forward to the independence, maturity, and scholarship that I had trouble finding in middle school. These are all fine in themselves, but what my vision of high school lacked was cooperation. Though I was enthusiastic about my own education, I was less than thrilled about working with others to achieve my goals. To me, group projects were more of a burden than individual ones because I knew I wouldn't have full control of the final product. I groaned internally at the thought of group projects every time, but this attitude began to shift toward the end of sophomore year when my guidance counselor so graciously allowed me to take band. As I first made my way toward the band room, located somewhere between the first and second floors in a corridor that most students never even pass through, I didn't know at all what to expect. I thought it would either be like middle school band, where the tempos were made up and the notes didn't matter, or everyone would be brilliant musicians of professional caliber who looked down on my pathetic playing. What I found was a quirky family where clever puns and perfectly timed SpongeBob references made people fall out of chairs laughing, quite literally. Some people actually did go on to be amazing professional musicians, while most of us played our instruments out of hobby, and others still struggle with their instruments. Nonetheless, despite the different reasons that brought us to the band, we formed bonds that negated differences in grade level and extracurricular interests. I truly realized for the first time how special our little band was at the graduation of the class of 2011, when I felt equal pangs of sadness watching my bandmates cross the stage, as I did watching my sister do the same. Sorry, Cara. At last year's graduation, I felt even more of these same emotions. And right now, right here, I don't even know how I'm delivering this speech right now. As I look over at my bandmates sitting there in the stands, and the others dispersed in the mass of purple and white on the floor, I could not possibly be more proud of all of our progress. I almost want to stay here for another year just so I don't move on to the outside of the inevitable inside jokes. The band taught me that I can contribute to a better society if I play my part in a way that complements others instead of covering them up with a solo. If everybody plays a solo at the same time, there's nothing but absolute chaos and cacophony. But if everyone works together, with the melody and supporting parts traded between sections, the result is a euphony, several sounds merged into one. At times, this class has more closely resembled the middle school band than the high school band, a cacophony of opinions resisting compromise. In all likelihood, we probably won't be together again as a class in our entirety after today. So the notion of unity may not have as much weight to some of you right now. However, I know that at some point of all of our lives, each of us will realize the importance of unity and the harmony resulting from it, not just in high school, but in the rest of our lives. If we lead considerately, compromise, not see the world in black and white, and, perhaps most importantly, strive to achieve harmony with those who share this planet with us, we will have achieved the greatest success imaginable. After all, there's nothing really more important than living a happy life and helping others do the same. Thank you.